Hello again. Okay, so I have I had been kind of lazy in terms of filming the workouts and whatnot, but it is the final month and final about 2 weeks and a half of school left. So yes, I am pretty busy. I got like 3 courses I gotta do in this the rest of the week, and then but I've been consistent going to the gym and whatnot and getting my nutrition right. Update though, we're in a phase called maintenance, and uh, my calories and my weight stabilized at 199, 200. That has been my daily weigh-in. 199, between 199 and 200. 200 on the upper end, which is I'll take it. You know, I guess the reverse, because it was meticulous enough that we I lost a pound after the intended cut. So yes, I'll take it. More calories, but I lost weight. I'll take it. Yeah. So there's that. I've only been kind of filming my just like once a week at this point, because I'm only watching this for myself, and just as like a proof that I am being somewhat consistent somehow. Today we're gonna do our pull split, so back and biceps and rear delts. If yeah, mm, uh, I noticed though, as my steps have been increasing because it's been warming up and it has been pretty nice out lately. So I've been walking to school and back. Sometimes I even take the long route versus the shorter route that a normal person would take. But we're trying to get our steps in. So even at lunch, I'd go walk around outside while I'm drinking my coffee. Uh, so yeah, I think my movement has gone a lot. So instead of uh, my maintenance being 2600, it's been around like 2700 because of the increased activity level overall, meaning our steps. And we're celebrating our church anniversary, so I've been kind of roaming here and there, trying to put things together, you know all for the glory of God. And it'll be successful, by the grace of God. So I'm not too worried about that, but be diligent nonetheless. That's the key. Although with my diet, since I've been feeling a lot more hungrier, and I wanted some days where I'm not focused on you know going to the gym and hitting my nutritional goal. So uh, uh, Lord willing, I'll be able to do like some fastings, preferably the whole day, rather than a bunch of intermittent. Because when you do intermittent fasting, you just think about food all day, and but when you stick to like a 2 or 3 day fast where you're just like you can't have nothing, so don't even think about it. You can really focus more on the spiritual side of things. Is for me at least. That's my case. So that's what I'm doing. So hence today and just today only, we have we had our uh, little bit of fun in terms of, you know, half tracking our calories, which came down to so this workout will be really good because it came down to in total overall what I planned out in my fitness pal, we are around 550 grams of carbs, which, you know, that's within my personal macros. That comes down to about 4,000 calories, but I'm not too worried about that. Why? Because we are, you know, stabilizing at 199, 199 and a half, 200 on the higher days. So I am not worried at all. So yeah. So that's not even that's not even a pound of uh, um, fat that I'm going to gain. Most likely, yeah, it's all gonna go to, you know, the restoration of the muscle glycogen first, before it would even begin to uh, to cause me to have some fat gain. Although, you know, per grams of carb, your body does grab like 3 to 4 grams of water. So there's gonna be a lot of water retention. So I expect to go up a pound or two, or even 3 pounds. It depends on my water intake, well, which, you know, I've been trying to be pretty consistent about that. But yes, yeah, we've been going pretty well now. But we're gonna go back to consistency within the next week. It's just this weekend, you know, we're gonna focus on the spiritual side of things. We're gonna put down what our flesh wants, because, you know, although fitness is good and all, stewarding your physical, it can be a sort of an idol if you don't keep an eye on it, and it pretty much, that's where your life revolves around. It's just trying to, let's say, gain muscle, get lean and all that. Um, but there's more important things in life. But, you know, let's just appreciate. I appreciate it. I've reached the 200-pound mark, and I've, you know, I'll see the benefits from that. Although we have quite a way to, you know, to look decent and like look like we work out. I kind of already look like a workout, you know, when I wear clothes and then I'm pumped up. My shoulders popping, my chest, my back, my biceps, my arms. It shows, and it's like nice. Uh, but there's more important things, which is, you know, making sure that the body does not rule over us, and that we are investing more into the spiritual side of things. And 3 days, no food, and just maybe just some fluids, because I'll still be going to school and be active and all that. uh, you know, you're gonna go through a thought what's that, autophagy first, which, you know, your body goes into like a cleanse of uh s- s- your cell tissue cell renewal, all of that, and then your body's gonna tap into that glycogen storage. And then, you know, because you know, still we've been lifting and all that. 3 days, you're not gonna lose any muscle at all. I think, you know, your glycogen is gonna tap out first, and then your body is just gonna go into a little hum where it uses your fat storage as a source of energy. So that's how people lose weight in fasts. But you know, it'll use muscle too if you're not careful. But, you know, we are, you know, I am a person who have been lifting heavy. You can look at the videos. as heavy as reasonable as possible, and we've been consistent with our protein intake. So come on, like, you're not gonna lose like 3 pounds of muscle. You might lose, intramuscular water, because no carb. That means water has nowhere to go, nowhere to grab to, so out it goes. But after 3 days, what we're gonna go, ease our digestion again, get some carbs, get some protein, and you'll fill back up. And I will, trust me. Yeah. So that has been the plan. So I don't even mind this 4,000 calorie. To be honest, this 4,000 calorie probably will not uh even kind of like be as like a buffer in terms of like the 3-day fast that we're gonna do, because you know we're gonna in those fasts you're still moving around. It's not like you lay down all day, although if you're not used to the fact that you don't have any food, you don't have any caffeine in your system, and you don't have any carbs that you're pulling energy from, and your body, you just feel tired, you feel groggy, but it is your body adapting into, okay, our carbs are down, nothing's coming in, let's use the internal storage. So it transitions into that. So to me, it's like I'm not afraid to, you know, to just kind of like suck it up, you know, get used to the feeling of you're not as energized. You feel like there's some sort of like a residue of exhaustion, no matter how much you sleep, because there's no food and all of that. You know, it's gonna take more than 3 days for you to die. Trust me. But yeah, it's gonna go through autophagy, and autophagy can, it can last a very long time until your muscle glycogen runs out. And the thing is, for it to run out, you kind of have to get moving. And if you're not moving, you're not risking anything. It'll slowly just kind of like hum away. But enough of the science. It's time to work out. We're gonna do our back and biceps. But I'm just saying that this 4,000 calories, it won't even make a dent into the progress that we have. It'll shot up my weight tomorrow by like 2 pounds. But trust me, if I track my weight, very next day we're back to baseline. Or because we were in a fast, we're even lower. So there's that. So let's just get going. I'm caffeinated. I did a bunch of errands today. Got into the defensive driver's course. Went an hour away back to my hometown. Grabbed some stuff. Went back. Went and checked out something at the music store to rent out for the church anniversary and all that. Went back. The grabbed the stuff, the all the stuff that I grabbed from my hometown, brought it to the church, stored it there. Went home, relaxed, ate my pre-workout, which was like 250 grams of sourdough. So like 5 slices of sourdough with some honey, which is like, I think I had like 50 grams of honey. It was great, and some light cream cheese. Oh man, so I'm gonna have a pretty good workout, and you know, going on the way to my hometown, I had a medium Dairy Queen Blizzard, and it was great. So I'm all carved up, but I can feel it. I'm not, it's like I don't think I will like carbs for a while. I'm just craving something refreshing and citrusy, So yeah, I got some Celsius mango orange. Look at that. We're gonna have this. We're gonna um, get some water, flavor it up, drink, get a good pump. I know I'm gonna have a good pump. So let's get energized. Let's get it moving, and I'll see you in the gym. First exercise. Oh, heavy. Pull downs. Weight is 180. Just rep it. Okay. Next exercise is a machine row of some sort. Oh, by the way, I got a magnetic phone mount, and it's definitely giving me better angles. So we're just gonna get our straps going. Ooh. All right, let's go. Okay, that's pretty good. Head to our next set here. Oh, look at this angle. I love that magnet, bro. Shout out to the sister. She's the one who ordered it for me. Anyways, hammer curls. We got a 45-pound dumbbell. Oh yeah, the carb up is definitely doing its thing. All right, let's just get right to it. Oh, definitely one more. I feel great. Okay. So I think this is the fourth exercise. By the way, it's really late. It's 10:41 p.m. So it is a later session, but we were busy a little bit today. So I don't mind that. So single arm cable row. We got 75 on the stack, and I am using the straps just to really isolate uh, our lats here. All right, let's go for it. I was 14. Let's do the other side. The great thing about setting up the straps when you're doing like alternating things is that you get like proper breathing and like resting in between when you're alternating. So you kind of have like the same gas with your other half of whatever exercise you're doing. Okay. Still, left side, left half of my back, pulling wise, still stronger than my right one. Although I open doors with my right butt. So, last exercise for our pull day here. Good old alternating one arm machine preacher curl. Yeah. So weight is at 65. I'm using this new tracking workout app that kind of gets you ranking. So it's more like a game. It makes it more fun in a way. At least you'll level up in real life type of thing. Although you can kind of gauge that without gamifying it, but it makes it more fun to add an activity on top of it. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's see how many we do for this arm, and then we'll match it with a stronger arm. Yeah. Nine. Okay. We failed at 10, so we'll just do 9 reps here. Okay, take a breather. Let's go. Oh. I forgot, just 9. All right. I think that's the last of them. I'll do one more set of that. But yeah, that's where we're at. I think it's also the late night training too. Although the carbs help out with like feeling pumped. And oh yeah, I definitely do feel pumped. But we're gonna do one more of that, but that'll be it.